Boom. Greetings, everyone. Now we are supposed to be live on Facebook and on Motivation Academy Facebook. I added in the stream destination. Yeah. And YouTube and Odyssey. Let's see if it's working on Odyssey. Oh, it seems to be working now. So, where is it going now? Upcoming live stream. Hold on, let me check on the Odyssey again. Live in a few seconds. I already started. I don't know. This is all new, that Odyssey thing, so we'll try to navigate with it the best we can. This is the Grind and Thrive series, March 8th. Yeah, March 8th, March 4th. Yeah. The power of perseverance. When you have to do something, you have to persevere. Persevere. Yeah. Let's see here what's going on. Okay, Motivation Academy is live now. We are live on Facebook. Fakebook, let's call. We have tendency to not name things as they are. We have tendency also to not see things as they are. The other day, my daughter come and see me, and she says, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the bar this weekend." I said, "What you're really saying is that you're going into the devil's workshop this weekend." This is a tendency that I think is very much it's there. Not naming things accordingly to their true nature. Yeah. Anybody in the chat? No. Perfect. So that's it. And today we're going to go at, for sure, the Grind and Thrive series. That's where we are. I want to talk about perseverance. And it's necessary because, like we were talking yesterday, we are permanently bombarded with information, with nonsense, with concepts, with ideology, with information coming from left, right, up, down. So we must, I find, for me, it was better to kind of put a filter and use scrutiny. Not so much a filter to not let enter certain stuff. Like I'm very open to pretty much talk about anything, but it's just use scrutiny before you put it and print it in your head and make sure that and say that it's reality. Investigate a bit, use scrutiny. That's always a better practice. I find for me it was very useful to start seeing things as they are and naming things as they are, naming stuff as they are and seeing it. What happened with us is we're so stuck in nonsense that at one point we lose complete sight of reality, and this is what's happening in the world. It's a world with distracted people that they have decided it's settled. They are bigger than God, bigger than the forces, the divine. You can call it the way you want, but it's definitely settled. That's why we get more of the. All that's happening is a bit. We deserve it a little. Like if we look at our state of presence and power that we express, there's not much power of discernment. Power of discernment is another one that we don't really have or we like to put in place. So we just often very much accept what's going on, and we just go along with the flow. It's good to go with the flow, but at one point, like everyone goes with the flow, so you must maybe take a little break in the flow and look around. And I'm not telling you what to look for, or it's not my job here to. I encourage you, I suggest you to use scrutiny and question things objectively. I'm not telling you nothing about, because it's pointless, honestly. No? Me telling you anything about reality the way I see it, because you have to see it for yourself. So coming here and telling you a bunch of stuff about the earth, about this, about that, the government, or it's pointless, because I see it from my own perspective. But what I'm telling you is open your eyes. Open your eyes. I've realized a lot of stuff. Some people are, again, from their perspective, I might be completely out of the common sense, but to me, that's what I've regained, common sense. But when you have confusion, confusion will clear with clarity, with more clarity on your existence, on what you have to do here. You will acquire more discernment, more scrutiny. All this comes, I think, naturally. It's not something I force, but I know I've been fed a bunch of lies. So scrutiny is a must to move forward and express the best of my being, because I'm not here to sit and watch TV. Sitting and this is ancient. It's today I cannot wrap my head around the fact that people can. But I've done it. I've been hypnotized, because you're totally hypnotized by what you're looking at, and it's easy to get hypnotized in this world by whatever hype or myth or legends, or there's so many propaganda, so much propaganda. And often we don't even realize that we are doing this very much, this propaganda. So let me check on Odyssey. Is it live? I think it is. Yes, it is live on Odyssey, finally. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we are live on Odyssey. It worked this time. Great stuff. I like that publish replay and stuff. I don't know. I like this thing. You can also repost videos from other channels on your own channel. Like, it's pretty cool. I like the whole thing about Odyssey. I'm gonna explore it a little more. Just like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So what I was talking about? Oh, yesterday someone told me to look into Sasha Stone. I checked what he had to say and stuff, but I gave up at one point because it looks very much Intel operative, if you ask me. No? I don't know why. Not judging the guy, or he has good stuff to offer, probably. No? But that's what they all do. They all manipulate you into offering you something good, but then manipulate you on another dark side of their being or stuff. I don't know. I didn't dig completely his vibe. I don't know. I'll look at it a bit more, but seems to be. I question some stuff he's talking about. Like me, I think we should look at look live. I just looked at the live thing. 1111 again. This number reappears everywhere for me. It's crazy. Even last night, I was chatting with Arthur on Messenger, and at the same time we chat with each other. 1111 again. You gotta pay attention. You gotta give attention to signs. We look at signs on the road when we drive our cars and stuff. Why not give signs? Why not give attention to divine signs? When you have numbers reappearing, when you have, these things are there to show you something, whether numbers or people or any. And I think these divine frequencies or might be operating also on a different level than we are. So, oh, We have a troll in the chat. I thought I had blocked that. Okay. Anyway, no big deal. No big deal. It's part of the game. Yeah. That's what we must do also. Are we going to play our own game here or we're going to play in there with their cards? So it's to. Anyway, I think we give way too much attention to what's going on with Babylon and all the nonsense they propose, and we don't put the focus enough on us, like what you're gonna look at. Like this is why sometimes, like now I go and get information from others, like I told you, Sasha Stone. uh, I use scrutiny. I'm not gonna get fooled so easily, even though sometimes I even feel like, whoa, I'm being attracted to something maybe I should not. But by using scrutiny, I'm able to pretty much spot the liars and the manipulators, because there's a lot of manipulators and liars in this world. So, and we don't need to look very far sometimes. Just need to look into ourselves, and we will find probably the biggest manipulation and lie in our whole life, because we are living this lie until you decide to stop energizing this matrix and completely withdraw your attention from all the nonsense that surrounds you. You still energize that vibe. So that's why slowly, but for me, it's all new, this stuff too. So I have to evolve in this. But I know sometimes my attention is not at the right place where it should be. So it's a work also on yourself you have to do, to really be able to focus your power of attention on the right stuff you need to put in life. But we are sometimes so trapped in our obligation and our stuff to do and the work and the children and this and that. We don't even have time to think. I didn't even have time to think. I had time. I should have took the time. That's an excuse saying we don't have that, because I was just distracted, and I lost complete touch with reality, with what was important in life. Not that I wasn't here and present. You're there, but you're absent-minded, because first of all, you're so stuck in your own little world and stuff, your ego, and that it comes and capture your soul. That's why often we say people sell their soul on the altar of Babylon. It is because we engage in stuff that is not aligned with divine frequencies. That's why you say sometimes the movie stars sell their soul or stuff. It's because what they're doing not really aligned. So now they say that some movie, even yesterday, the stuff I heard, the guy was saying that some movie producers now are part of because there's an organization apparently, called the TLS or something, and that organization would be for the good of humanity and all that. Like they all have that thing that they want to save humanity and make humanity better. Why is it not already happening? And when they start talking about UFOs and stuff, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, les petits bonhommes verts, là. I think we're far from les petits bonhommes verts. Yeah. Anyway, that's why lately I'm focusing on the journey here at end, là. And I think that's enough. Even that is a lot. Red shift, blue shift. Yeah, like Santos says. So, yeah. But, like, I'm not telling anybody here what to do. I'm just sharing my thoughts and my experience on life, and what I have done here so far up to now in this world. I will do even more. For sure, there will be more, but it's all, everything takes timing. Everything takes timing. Oh, we're going to go to the, maybe more the yellow. It's going to be nice. Yeah, yellow. Trying to switch the color at the bottom so it's not so in my face. Here, like this. That's good. Okay, so it matches my logo on top. Anyway, this is it. So I think also what it does to us, it has a, when your focus, your attention is not put where it should be, which is on your evolution. I think that's what we need all to evolve out of this nonsense that we have created for ourselves. So, this is also responsibility, seeing all the nonsense within your own being and the conditioning you've been put under is important in order to grow in life. I don't know. I had a deep, deep desire to grow out of my nonsense and find the truth and stuff and get in touch with reality. To me, it's always been like a fun habit. So we cannot expect everyone around us to dig that vibe and be fully absorbed by reality, truth, or whatever you want to call it, or factual reality. That might be more a good description for truth. Because truth at one point, like I say all the time, to me, the truth is, okay, there's one major truth is we have been lied to on so many levels. That's true. But also there's the beauty within you. This is the truth that the world wants to see. Not the ugly part of you. The ugly part of you is all the conditioning and the nonsense teachings you receive and everything from birth. Literally from birth, we are bombarded with nonsense, with pick, with all kinds of stuff just to bring our level of presence to such a low level that it's gonna, anyway, the programming starts right at birth. So if you cannot see from where your trauma originated, because we're all under trauma, you might say, oh no, I'm not traumatized by just looking outside of myself each and every day. I'm under trauma. It's traumatizing to see how people live, to see how people think, the way we live our life, to me. And but the trauma originated a long time ago too, like we're all interconnected, we're all joined by a multiversal principle and intelligence and mind, or something like a super aware consciousness up there, or something, or mind, or being, or I don't know. It's all very weird to talk about this stuff because I never seen it. I have experience, even to say that I see God, and God is not in everything. It's not. That's ludicrous to think that maybe, like some people refer to God, like Santos, his explanation kind of makes sense for everything. I think is generate, operate, and disintegrate, or something like that. That's, the word God could be not a word but a code that we have, same like many other stuff. So that's it. Anyway, it's just my opinion on. But there's definitely something to do other than doing what we engage in. We could do so much if we just join our forces together. And again, it's not to be physically together; it's mentally. It's mentally. If we all emancipate, if we all let go of the conditioning and stuff, but we want to be like, we want to be. That's the main syndrome here, is the like me syndrome. So you want to be like. So as soon as you get negative things or stuff, it's that people say or people do about you or something, you get affected, and often that's it. It will limit you. All those syndrome, like the like me syndrome and stuff, it will limit you so much. Honestly, I don't care you like me or not. And I will keep doing what I'm doing, going the way I'm doing, because I do this for my own emancipation, not for yours. You can dig the vibe here. You can maybe find some inspiration, but it's just, and I think that's a bit all our duty to, we should all be working, but our definition of work again is 9 to 5 or whatever your shift is during the day. But working for divine, have we ever thought about this? Working for iron divine, working for the greater good. Again, a lot of people say they work for the greater good, but in reality, sometimes it's disguised. So you got to be careful with even me, what I'm telling you here. Don't buy everything. Just take what fits and discard the rest. I might, I say things here that I might change my mind in the future. I'm not going to be the same person today that I'm going to be in 10 years. So you evolve, you change your perception, your perspective on life. That's why at one point I had to get something more vibrant out of life than regular conditioning and stuff. That's what made me. Something came and struck me. Also, I had a I had a tragedy in my life, but we all have tragedies. The thing is, are you building on it or you let it destroy you? I said, no, you're not gonna destroy me, and I'm gonna build up on it. So that's what sparks. Sometimes, if we're not shaken out of our uncomfortable zone, we won't do nothing. We won't even question the fact that we are alive and have something to do here, because we're already doing something. We work 9 to 5 or 4 to 12 or whatever, night shift, or so we are doing something. We are busy, busy what? Busy doing. What are we really doing? In this time, because this is investing your time. Also, it has to do with time investment. And time investment is crucial, because that's what you have here and it's limited. That's what people put the most value on, is time. It's not money. It's the time you give. Whatever time you take during the day to focus on things that matters, this is really important, because your life is limited here. You're not going to be alive 200 years. Even though I heard that some can live to like I saw this documentary. Apparently there was people of 600 years old on earth. Like, makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. It could be like, but I think it's another hype, or there's so many hype in this world. That's why you better focus on you, on your evolution, on you acquiring that stillness of thoughts and stuff, and centrification of your being, getting rid of bad habits. Just that can take a lifetime. We all have some kind of negative habit that we indulge in just to cover the trauma. We pretty much all have that, whether it's alcohol, it can be anything. Can be anything. Name it, you have it. Because we have pretty much access to everything. So that's why if you get lost at sea, sometimes you often find remedies in something that is not very supportive of you. So destroy your destructive habits. Yeah, can take a long time, can take a while, but with enough. I think the mind, your brain is very powerful. Your being is very powerful. Maybe we even have supernatural powers that we didn't even know. We don't even know. Like, take for example the eel, the electric eel can shoot a current, a massive electric current. To me, that's supernatural power. Animals have supernatural powers. Look at the dog, how they sniff. Can you sniff like that? No. So the supernatural powers are already there within the animal kingdom. Like they work with, they talk with, they communicate with telepathy. That's what they do. They use telepathy to communicate most often because they, like the lions and the cheetahs and whatever animals, they all stick together and they don't talk. So they must have supernatural power. So why can't we tap into those power? I'm sure we can use telepathy also. Definitely. This is not far-fetched, the supernatural powers. It's just that we see it as something so far so impossible to access and stuff. Bonjour, Suzanne. Bonjour, Suzanne. Island girl. Greet, greet. So, yeah. So, I think if the animals can show some supernatural powers, why are we so stuck in mediocrity most of the time? With regular emotions, like most of the emotions we experience every day is not of high vibration. Some of us might, but honestly, especially with the world we live in, we really have to focus our attention on our emotions. We are emotional beings, so you can be, very much uh, attracted to something, but just on an emotional level. It's not logical, your attraction to that thing or to that speech or to that information. That's why the power of attention, the power of focus, and is very, very important. That's your most precious thing, is where you're going to put your attention during the day. We're talking about your time. That day here today, that will be gone after. So if I don't do something today to evolve, and I accumulate all those days together, at the end of my life, I'll pass a life doing nothing. I will have done nothing but watch TV. Like, it's nonsense. So each and every day I grind, try to thrive to the maximum. I have to say the TH. Kim will give me shit. So yeah. So I have to in my mind, it's each and every day. So yeah. And it's not because you're not in the forefront each and every day of the world, and like you can do your work in the background. You can be writing a book, you can be whatever is your work that you're doing. You have something here that's time for you, just like I do. You're not born to watch TV or to indulge in all kinds of fast food and nonsense, very detrimental to your vibration. Just drinking clean water, like I say yesterday, will up your vibration. I showed you how the water was filthy yesterday. So, get rid of the filth in your life. All the filth you put inside, whether it's information or food or drinks or stuff, and you will see the vibration go higher. First of all, you'll be more present, more attentive to what matters. I'm not going to tell you what matters. You find it out. You find out. I think you have a brain like me. I'm not here to suggest you to take that road or that road. I want you, what I would like from you guys is to open your eyes to life and feel the divine love and grace we live in. Just that is enough to start the journey. If you can feel that stuff, if you can feel that there's something a bit wrong with this world when we kill each other at wars and nonsense, and just that is enough. So, but most think it's a normal world. It's normal the way we live. It's so nonsense. Everything is, anyway. It's hard even to exit the this matrix of nonsense, because exactly the attention's not there. And you don't even, most people don't even know they live in some kind of a, I don't want to say it's an illusion construct or stuff like that. It's very real. The snow is real outside and my dog's there. But yeah, they will just tend to make you think that this is normal, which is crazy. Naked HD online strips without clothing now. Wow. Naked HD. But clothing is it absolute. But it's good to have some clothing, but we should not. Sometimes, like I said, in the summer, especially when it's hot, I remove a bit of clothing. I don't know if it's what you're talking about, but yeah. So anyway, there's so many of us that needs guidance. I think that's why there's maybe also some light workers. I call them light workers coming to the surface, and I don't I don't know if I'm one of them. I don't know, but I know I have a vibe inside. I know I can share some stuff, some positivity, some, and just that, sometimes just picking up, seeing someone else, uh, having that vibe could be enough for you also to start wanting to know, what's going on in this world, what's going on with me, what are these thoughts, what are these feelings and all that. So yeah. Oh, okay, I okay, on the strips was okay. I see what you're saying now, Cindy. You're talking about the troll or something on top. Yeah, I kind of deleted the comment. Yeah, yeah. Je l'ai vu en haut là. Ouais, ça rentre au début là. Pas grave. Moi, troll, puis I never feel targeted. I never feel like stuff like that. I don't. It doesn't bother me even because when you're negative with your comments or stuff like that, you're affecting yourself more than you're affecting the person you're targeting. And what you see in others is often a reflection of yourself. So if you see the world, we see the world as we are. So if you see others and in the negative light, it's probably because you are yourself in very dark place. So I tend to see positivity in pretty much everyone because we have possibility also to get rid of the negative side of us, which is all the and be more in the light than the dark and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, some are very negative and but it doesn't affect me so much, honestly. I'm doing my thing here and I'm not here to be like. I don't give a shit you like me or not, honestly. I'm here to I don't work for you. I work for Higher and Divine. This is my employer, to try to shake you up to reality and try to shake something within you, to make you open your eyes to life and make you realize you have something great to be done here. And it's out there for you. But sometimes we need to be told things. You need to be coached a bit. When you coach, you make that person be better. I'm not here to console you because I don't want to make you feel better. It's not my goal. That's why I don't care if you like me or not. It's better if you don't like me. Yeah, troll just another lessons horizon. But yeah, uh, but trolls they're everywhere. I don't give attention to that, honestly. I'm doing my thing and I know what I'm doing is not and it's not it's just because the world is in such a deep state of nonsense that I can't take it no more. I have to come out and talk. I have to come out and deliver my thoughts because I care about the people. I mean, I'm not responsible for the wreck you cause in your life, but I do have a certain consideration or care or for the future and for my future, our future. And I'm not here to save the world. I don't pretend I'm going to do that. Don't get me wrong. It's about saving, first of all, your own world, saving your own self from all the Babylonians nonsense or stuff in the world. But I think it's easy to realize once you open your eyes to life and start looking around a little bit more instead of observing. Observe, serve, and deserve. You want to deserve something here? Start observing and serving. Stop serving the evil demiurge system or whatever is out there that we call Babylon or whatever the name you want to give it. Serve higher and divine vibrations, frequencies. You can feel those. They're all around. You just need to tap into your own frequencies because your frequencies are very misaligned with higher and divine frequencies. So you think it's all in temples, but it's all within yourself. Like you don't need to run to a temple to find the divine frequencies. It's in nature. It's like, but our own frequencies is very much dim because of fear. Fear is the most used weapon against us. So if they keep us in fear, that's it. We can't even reason. We can't even think properly. And that fear is not something that you feel permanently every day at a high level, but it's subconscious fear, most of it, because it's imprinted in your brain from a very young age. We've been taught to fear so many things, fear other people, fear nature. So that fear is very easy to trigger within you. So they use all kinds of manipulative means to trigger that fear. So if we give in to fear, we're done. So why be in fear? Why you live in love and grace, first of all? Why are you so much in fear? Of what? Of what? Someone coming, like someone's gonna come through the screen here and eat me alive? Like it's total nonsense. So that's why I always say, do your thing. If your thing is coming out of your shell like this and speaking to the world, do it. If it's writing a book, do it. If it's starting an organization for the benefits of us all, do it. Like you got something to do, or a healthy restaurant, or a healthy place, or it doesn't. You don't need to necessarily talk online, but you need to do something, definitely. And there's some, like me, I feel this is my thing, but it might not be yours. You have some. That's why we have such a diversified world here, and that's the beauty of it. But we don't see the beauty; we see the ugliness first. We see everything that is pretty much. It's rare. Like if I can remember 10 years ago, I wouldn't have speak like that. So something happened, something positive happened, and it made me realize some stuff. And I think we should all stop energizing hypes and stuff and focus on the your power of regaining your attention on your being, centrification, and all that stuff. There's so much work to be done just on your being that thinking of doing anything outside sometime is so crazy. That's why focus on you first, clearing the nonsense inside and all the bad emotion, the anxiety. Even me, I'm working on the anxiety big time. I think I have the power to get better and be less anxious. And but in the world we live in, for sure you're gonna be affected. The matrix will affect you at some point, for sure. Emotionally, me, it affects me emotionally. Anxiety, and not stress, but anxiety, because of the world, of all the nonsense and what I know also about that nonsense. Yeah, so I'm working hard on myself to be less anxious and more present and less in my thoughts. Because if I get to the point where I energize my thought a little less, even the positive or negative, whatever it is, because often it's all related to the same stuff. So just focus my energy by going in the middle of my thoughts. I think I can do a lot for anxiety in that case. So because anxiety can be very debilitating, and a lot of people suffer from it, whether in silence or they say it out loud. Me, I have no issue saying that I suffer from anxiety. I have no problem with that. I get neck tension. I get neck tension. I'm so anxious sometimes, but it's also the environment, when I don't know, children and stuff, and all this come and cause great anxiety sometimes and worries. So hence why if you don't notice your own anxiety, your own stuff, Yeah, microdosing mushroom has done wonders for my own anxiety. I will, like I said, I will order them this next few days. I'm not in a daze, but I'm dazed and confused. Yeah. So, yeah, microdosing mushrooms, of course. I think psychedelics has a great power exactly to maybe open some neurotransmitter in your brain that usually are closed. Or I've never been into a brain and analyze a brain. I'm not a brain surgeon or anything. Like I have no. That's the thing. We have a body. We don't even know how it works. And after you pretend you know how the world works. After you go outside and you pretend you know something when you don't even know how your own body functions, your brain, your organ, how everything, your nervous system, lymphatic system, this. Uh, we don't even know nothing about our own self, our own body, but we operate it. Like I operate my body, but I have no clue how it works. Like I can tell you anything about biology because maybe I wouldn't. Some people know because they study it, but most don't. Most, okay, there is people doing studies in biology, but even that, they do studies in biology in a specific field. I don't think they have knowledge of all how everything function inside in relation to each other. Like the whole system inside of your being is all interconnected. Like one organ, often if you take out the liver, you're dead. So, it's very so that every part of your body, you can get rid of a leg or something, you won't die, but some are very important. Liver is king. Yeah, some eat it. I saw Liver King the other day. The guy eats raw meat. Or raw, I don't know. To me, I don't know. It's a bit like it's his thing. I don't want to judge him, or it's a bit barbaric. I don't know. Biting in the liver raw, like a cow liver. I don't know. Not really my thing, honestly. I have fear in the now. Fear of not feeling anything. I need to microdose, I think. Leslie, you need to microdose. Yeah, I would agree, Leslie. Use the tool nature has given us. Yeah. Reset the neurotransmitters. Of course, we all need a great reset. The great reset we need is not outside. It's inside. We need a great reset. That's why they all talk about great reset, great reset. Why? Because maybe you should reset your own self to mm, starting point, day one, and have some kind of rebirth here and relearn everything. That's the great reset. It's not really the one that Carl Schwab. I don't know. I saw something on Cindy's channel. Carl Schwab or something. It's talking the World Economic Forum. Yeah, it's talking about the Great Reset. Yeah, there should be a Great Reset within you, within all of us. Extend outward through Jenny inner. But yeah, inner work. But that's the most hard work you'll ever done in your life is on yourself. That's why we don't want to get into this. Because first of all, you have to shatter your freaking ego, thinking you know something, and you have to admit to yourself you live your life like a fool. If you don't, how do you want to advance? How do you want to evolve? Like, but if you don't see your own foolishness, it's game over. If you see it, then you have chance to maybe feel a bit more, feel more alive, feel more vibrant, more present, less captured than your soul is captured. That's why you're not there. If you have a soul, if you have a being and you feel your soul is the it's not the same thing as the mind or the brain. Or the soul is very, very deep, and not everyone have a soul, because their soul has been captured. That's why we say your soul's been captured. or don't sell your soul. That's what it is. Because we sell or put that soul on the altar of Babylon to be devoured. And because what we do is not aligned with iron divine. Let you know we are all one. But we are all one. We are similar. We are similar in nature, definitely. But I'm not one with the psychopaths and sociopaths and all the evil doers out there. I don't want to put myself in the same category. So yeah, we are similar. We are similar, but to say that we are one, I don't know. That's the manipulation also that is thrown at us, is to make us think that we are one. I think we're similar, yeah, but we don't all think the same. We don't all take same actions and stuff. So yeah, it's just my opinion. You can think you are, but I'm one with the tree. Yeah, with the tree in nature and the animals, yes, but with the psychopaths and the stupid people, muggle of this world, no, I'm similar. Like I say all the time, I'm still a member of the herd of sheep, but I'm an immaculate member of the herd of sheep. So sometimes I will speak out to let the herd know that, hey, that's it. It's enough. Enough is enough. Anyway, we live in a time where information and a lot of people are coming out just to give their thoughts because the situation is extreme right now. Situation is extreme. It never been so much in our face. The lies and stuff and manipulation. So if you don't see it, and there's a lot of other beings like me trying to light up something in your brain so you can finally let go of the matrix and stop giving your soul to them and regain your energy, regain your centering, that's the exercise. But I can't see it for you. You have to see it for yourself. Me, I feel good knowing that. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, so that's it. Let me check on here. If you have something to, oh, let's see if this is live. Watch live video. Oh yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, it's working. Good. Regain your energy, regain your centering. That's the exercise. Okay, so I will now, from now on, broadcast on the Motivation Academy Facebook. It's the first time I do this. I have the possibility to add a few streams, so we'll do that. It's like I said, I will never come and spread bad vibes or talk about conspiracies and stuff and government, and I can care less, honestly. It's all a bunch of lies. And if you want to energize this, and because we're not really spreading more awareness of our beings when we do things like that, so that's why me, it's not so much a focus for me, but might be for you. I respect it too. I'm not judging anyone in their action. I've took foolish action in my life. I have did super stupid stuff. I have hurt so many people with my mouth and my actions and shit. I'm not here to give very humble. I come here very humble and very down to earth. That's all. And I'm trying to stay down here. I have heard so many. Oh, it's not very clear on Facebook though. But we will. That's it. We will re. Oh, hold on. I'm still there. What is that? Okay. I just closed the Facebook stuff. I think this one is playing too, but anyway, I'll go back on the StreamYard thing. Okay, I'm here. So this whole thing is kind of new for me. I never really wanted to broadcast this on Facebook. I never really felt that, but I don't know. I'll do it on my. I won't put that. I don't know, Facebook, fake book. It's not really something I. But I think I have something good to share, something energizing, something that could take you out of the rut of the nonsense that you are maybe in. But again, if you don't see it, can do nothing. So it's just an exercise here to exercise. It sounds like exorcist exercise. It's just a way to for us to also start the day on a good note, on a good foot, on the higher vibration to start the day, because often what you eat first thing in the day will determine how you will feel. So what you eat as information first light will certainly affect the rest of your day. So if you are watching this right now, you might be affected for the rest of your day by positivity. Yeah, because that's what Genix all about. Enough the nonsense, enough the darkness. So that's it. Have a great time. I'm out, and I'll be probably back here later on tonight. You still streaming music? I don't think so. I don't think I have it on. Let me check. Pretty sure I stopped the music. Yeah, it's not playing. But you mean you signify what kind of music? I don't like to say you mean. No one. We don't want to be mean. Are you still streaming music? By now, I don't think it's on. I've stopped it. If you have an email to send me information, whatever you want, one of PT's book available in French and English. If you desire to, and it's on eBay also. You can go check on eBay. I got both physical paperback copies here, English and French. Yeah. Ah, you mean dub plates? If I make more dub plates, yes, in the future I will have I will publish more dub plates, more reggae and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I've done a lot. I've done over 80, I think 80 dub plates. I was going crazy at it for a while. But yeah, no, eventually we will do more. It's just we're into a different attention. My attention is not there at the moment, but that doesn't signify that I will not put my attention to that another day, another time. No, we will definitely have again Teacher D. I would like Teacher D to make me maybe two more dub plates. Uh, I would like Perfect Gidsmani. Also the West Coast reggae. But I don't know if they do dub plates like the band, like the movement and stuff. I never really heard the dub plates. I think is more a Jamaican thing, or like a lot in Europe they do it, but I haven't heard any dub plates coming from the West Coast vibe or more the American reggae. If I don't know how to call that reggae. It's the kind of vibe that I attach to lately a lot. The West Coast California Cali roots, Cali roots vibe. So I'm a lot into this, but it would be interesting, maybe Ayatera or something. But I want to invite a few reggae singer also on the Truman Show, like Ayatera, I just said. Eric Rachmani, the Revolution. Would love to have him. I'm gonna get a few. That I think that's what I'm gonna work on to bring a few artists on the artist, because they're more from the heart. That's the artist I'm looking for, not the humble ones. The humble ones usually I've done a lot. You can go on the Truman Show and there's many interviews, but yeah, I will definitely energize that vibe again in the near future. So until our next talk, our next upliftment and progress session, yeah, it's all love, it's all positive, it's all yeah. Have you watched the documentary Fantastic Fungi? The fungi. Uh, Gavin has a joke about the fungi. Yes, I did. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Mushrooms. Listen, the fungi, if just the network of fungi in the soil is astonishing. It's also water. I was looking at yesterday, water memory, the memory of water. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that, but that's the kind of thing I prefer. Digest and ingest information about stuff like that, mushrooms and stuff of the earth, stuff that grows and gardening and stuff, than really any nonsense that can be happening in this world. So focus on you, focus on your own evolution, and the whole world will feel it. First of all, you will affect everyone around you in a very positive light. They might not see it in a positive light, but it is. So it is for the greater good, often that we say. But yes, we have to move out of our rut, of our nonsense, and get into the light. Get in the light. Why being afraid of the light? My problem is not children afraid of the dark. It's freaking adults afraid of the light. This is the problem here. And I've said that many of times, I think. The real concern, the real problem is not children afraid of the dark. It's you, adults out there, afraid of the freaking light, the divine light. That's the main issue. You get that? You can move. You can move to a greater state of awareness and being. And there's something so vibrant out there, so in our face that, but again, that's like all the rest. It's in plain sight. They can't hide the sun. So nothing is really hidden from you. You're just blind to it. Okay, I'm out. See ya. I'll be here later on. Oh, here. We'll take action here. Block user. I don't know why this is. Man, the best girl in the world was blocked. Naked HD. What is that? Some have weird. I don't know. Sometimes it's suspicious. Maybe it's not. Maybe you're not naked HD. I don't know what's that in the chat. But another information on film. What the bleep do we know? Explore the rituals connection between quantum physics and consciousness. Yeah, there's a lot to. There's a lot to know about ourselves and our world. So, but use scrutiny. My point is, yes, you can ingest information, of course, but use scrutiny before it gets imprinted into your brain and perceive as reality. That's all. You can go check out there what the rabbit hole is and all that stuff. Just use scrutiny. Don't believe something just because someone's talking about it. Believe as the word lie in it for a reason. So it's better to know. And what can you know really with first party experience? Like, because when it's second, third party, often it contains some kind of representation, and representation often leads to lie and deception and manipulation. So your own experience is very important here. That's why I say move out the couch, move out the TV, and go experience life to the fullest. Yeah, I'm out. See ya. Boom.